Hey, I'm Sean Donovan. Have you ever dreamed of writing and publishing a book? Well, becoming a best-selling author happens to be one of my dreams and lifelong goals, and I know I'm capable of this. I'm so excited because I just published my second book, which is a novel called The Trip. Now, The Trip originated when I took a 2-week vacation to the South Pacific years ago. I started to conjure up in my mind what would happen if some catastrophe happened in the rest of the world while I was in the South Pacific, in this paradise. And the story kind of grew in my mind, and I started to expand on it, and I made some notes and an outline, and then I published my first book, Health and Happiness, and I decided, you know what, I better do something with The Trip too. So I wrote the book out, and before I knew it, I had a 350-page novel that sat on my laptop in a Word document, and I did nothing with it. I did decide to let a couple of friends and family read it to kind of help me with the editing process, and I got great reviews and feedback from them. But still, I did nothing with it. I think I was partly scared of the publication process. You know, I had heard it was going to cost a lot of money. My first book had cost me about $1,200 to publish, and it was about a 6 to 8 week long process. So I was hesitant to dive in and publish The Trip because I also know what a challenge after publishing the book. I know what a challenge it is to try to sell the book. So it was a good friend of mine, Dr. Kevin Snyder. I had mentioned a few points, the Trip novel, to him, and I let him read a chapter or two, and he really motivated me and lit a fire underneath me to do something with this book and publish it. In fact, he told me, he said, just send me the manuscript in a Word document and send me the cover design, which I already had done. He said, I'm going to get this thing published for you. So, you know, I kind of shrugged it off and kind of laughed, but I sent him the stuff anyway. A week later, I had a copy of The Trip in my hand. It cost $4 plus shipping. So if you want to find out how to get your story in print and how to become a published author yourself, we're putting on a published author workshop on Thursday, January 24th in Daytona Beach from 5:30 to 7:30 over at the UCF Incubator, which is adjacent to the Daytona International Airport. For more information on this event, you can go to www.hbavolusia.com. Come on out and take the first step to becoming a published author yourself. Dr. Snyder is going to walk you through a step-by-step process on CreateSpace that anybody can do, and you can have a copy of your book in your hand for just a few dollars in a very short time frame. So come on out on Thursday the 24th, 5:30 to 7:30, UCF Incubator, and go to www.hbavolusia.com for more info. We'll see you then.